Appsumo is flooded with so many deals, you don't know which one is best. So today I'm going to rank my top 5 software deals for March of 2022 for affiliate marketers and digital entrepreneurs. So let's get started. Okay, so over the past couple of days, I went through Appsumo, scoured all the software, and I picked my top 10 favorite Appsumo deals for March. And I put my top 10 list in a free Google Sheet. I ranked it from 1 to 10. I add the categories there where you can sort. There's links to every single deal page, short description, and even pricing. So if you want access to this free sheet, just click the link in the description, put in your first name and your email, and I'll immediately send this free sheet over to you so you can check it out at your convenience. So for today's video, I want to focus on my top 5 favorite deals, starting with number 5, and that's Knorish. Now, this one recently launched just a few days ago, and the reason why I picked Knorish as my number 5 was because this is a multi-tool software deal. So this is a funnel builder, a course creator, and even a website builder, and you can also create checkout pages as well. So you can allow people to purchase your courses. Now, if you are in affiliate marketing or digital entrepreneur, this is a really great way to earn money is by selling courses. So this is the back end of Knorish. And first off, clicking on the funnel builder. So this is kind of connected to the website builder. So with the funnel builder, you can just focus on one page at a time. So I built out this one funnel right here, and you can connect it to a course, which I created earlier. You can design your landing page however you want to, add the URL, you can promote it, and you can send traffic to it through paid channels. So you can actually integrate Facebook Pixel, Google Tag Manager, Google Analytics, and even launch ads through those social media platforms to drive paid traffic to sell your courses. So if I go to view the landing page, you can design it however you want to, okay? So this one is kind of like a blog style landing page, and you can change things like dragging and dropping different sections. If you want maybe an image on the left, text on the right, you can do that. You can edit the text however you want to, change this headline however you want to, change the images. So this is a really easy to use drag and drop builder. All right. And you can, of course, change the colors, fonts, and links, so on and so forth to your page. So that's kind of like the funnel builder at a high level. And then if you click on courses, you can see how many published courses you have, sections, chapters you've created. You can bundle things, bundle multiple courses together. You can have live sessions. You can create course categories. So, you can have one for different categories of marketing, for example, like SEO, content marketing, paid search, right? Course library, you can change your course library settings by changing the design of how your courses are laid out on your website. So if I go back to courses, you can edit it however you want to by first creating the curriculum. So you can have multiple sections and create chapters, okay? So you can add multiple chapters. So each one, you can name it however you want. So you can say, section number 2, and then you can record, add a PDF, embed. You can embed YouTube videos. You can add like an assessment or a quiz. You can run a live event and also create a page for this section. And by adding a file, you can just click on there and then you can add the file. I actually added a YouTube video that I created, and I'll show that to you in a bit. And then you can add PDFs, PowerPoint, Excel, Word docs, zip files. You can add multiple chapters as well. And you can publish it. And when you click on the publish, you can change the photo of your course, language, the reader level, if you are focusing on specific levels, add the price, make it visible, add it as a featured course, so on and so forth, okay? And you can even enable chat so people can actually chat within the course, all right? And if you click on landing page, this is where you can actually build out the landing page. Now, I'm actually gonna click on preview course, and just to kind of show you the back end of how the course looks like. So I added my own YouTube video here. So this could be one of the lessons. And if you click on overview, this is kind of like how the course overview looks like. So this is kind of like when they purchase the course, they log in, this is what they'll see. So you can add your own logo on the top left. This is my course, see the progress. The lessons are listed here with the different chapters, right? So this is the first one, this is section 2, so on and so forth, okay? Now I'm gonna go back to overview, now chat. So you can toggle this on or off. So you can actually chat, ask questions, answer questions. And if you click on the top right, you can go back to your dashboard, check out your profile, your cart, your invoices, subscriptions. Now, if I click on continue watching, it'll go to the YouTube video that I uploaded. And then you can go to previous, next, even chat as well to ask your questions. So that's kind of like how the back end looks. Now, if I go back to the dashboard, you can view the users here. You can look at how many users signed up on a daily basis, monthly basis, yearly basis, check out name, email of those users, check out analytics, see your transactions so you can know how much you're earning, how many people refunded, so on and so forth. And then website builder. So plan and billing is your plan and billing for the Knorish subscription. And then website builder is basically you could build an entire website for yourself. So if you don't have a website yet, you could actually host it and design it using Knorish. Okay, so it's kind of similar in a sense to WordPress, where you can look at all of the different pages that you have, the slug, what type of page, whether or not it's published. You could edit things. You can even add blog posts here. You can manage how the menu looks like. All right, so site settings, file manager, upload different files. You can change the theme. All right, so let me go back to pages and click on this one right here, just to kind of give you a preview of how it looks like, okay? So this is kind of like the blog preview. And if you just click on the X, you can just kind of go back to the main homepage. So this is kind of like a website that you could build using Knorish, design it however you want to. You could sell, promote your courses all through just one platform. So that's the beauty of this. So for the lifetime deal, you can purchase it starting at $89. Now, there's different options, okay? So you can get up to license tier 3. So what changes is, this is really important, okay? So the higher tiers you get, you are added to their plan features, all right? So that's really important. That's why I like this deal, is because it's connected to their paid plans on their website, all right? But yeah, with tier 3, you get all power plan features, which is their top tier, and it's $350 a month. Okay, that's less than the deal on Appsumo, which is only $280. But with tier 1, you get all the startup plan features, and the startup plan is $39 a month. But with only $90, within just 2-3 months, it'll be paid for itself. But you do get only one author. But with tier 2, you get connected to their professional plan with 5 authors and full white labeling. So if I were you, if I were to get this, I would do either tier 2 or tier 3. I might get tier 3 because it's connected to their power plan features, and you can get not only unlimited everything in terms of students, courses, videos, assessments, but you also get a lot of like the white label features as well. So it's the app, the Android and iOS app. You can do daily payouts, so you can get paid out every single day, and 1 extra concurrent live sessions, fully white label, so on and so forth. So really, really feature-rich plan. All right. So my fourth favorite Appsumo for March is Formaloo. So this one is, there are a lot of form builders out there, but this one kind of caught my eye because of the fact that it's more, I guess, more than a form tool. It really can be used to collect any type of information from your customers or your leads or your employees. So this is kind of the back end, and I just want to show you the templates really quickly. So there's booking and order forms, education, HR, healthcare, job applications, lead gen, quizzes. You can do single page, kind of like forms, surveys, widgets. And I think the widgets are pretty unique because you can kind of do like a Net Promoter Score. So if you are offering a service, you can create this form and have people kind of like fill this out and ask them, you know, how do they rate your service? Okay, so that's pretty neat. And let me just show you a few other ones too. So you can even do the emoji feedback, the star feedback. So if you're collecting reviews for your business, you could do the star feedback. And if you do like any type of booking, let me just show you like book an appointment. So this is how the appointment booking looks like. So add that patient ID, add yes or no, collect name, date of birth, phone numbers, emails, drop downs, there's addresses, so on and so forth. So all of the features are pretty robust, and it just gives you a lot of leeway in terms of the questions and the information that you want to collect from your users. Okay, and you can even do multi-page too. So say, for example, you want to do a free giveaway form template. You can start the giveaway, ask their name, their address, and then you can take them to the next page of the step. Okay, so if you hit continue, now it kind of shows you like this kind of quiz format. So you can kind of click everything and have people submit. And yeah, so you can check the email, follow the instructions to see if you won the giveaway, for example, right? So really cool. And CDP, so this one is kind of still in process of being built out, and this is pretty new. So you can fill your database with leads from your website using effective online forms, right? So you can collect people's information, and you could use this as a place where you can look at all of your data in one view. So how many customers, orders, payments you've received. You could look at your customers in detail, different campaigns that you've ran. So you can contact via SMS, via email. Okay, so really great way to communicate with your potential customers, your leads, and bring them into kind of like a sales funnel and communicate with them and make sure you are collecting the information that you need to bring them on as clients, as customers to grow your business. So a really powerful feature in this tool. Okay, so the Appsumo deal starts at $59, and with this particular deal, you can do up to 5 tiers. Now, with the 5th tier, you can do enterprise controlled database encryption, and you can do single sign-on. And that also is with tier 4 as well. Okay, so if you want that single sign-on and enterprise data encryption, you do need tier 4 or 5. But I also like this deal because it is connected to their Pro plan. And looking at their Pro plan, it's $19 or actually nearly $50 per user per month. Okay, so with just tier 1 paying one time $59, you get 3 team members and 10 gigabytes of storage. All right, so 10 gigabytes of storage, same as on their website. And and you get 3 team members, but this one is only one, right? So on their plan on their website, it's only one for $49, but for $59 you get 3, right? So if it were me, I would do either tier 2. I would stick with tier 2 actually, because I don't have that many team members, so I don't need that high amount. 10 gigabytes is okay, but it looks like that's really all they are allowing, regardless of tier. So I would do tier 2 for this one. Now, my third favorite Appsumo deal is Listnr, Listnr.fm. Okay, so if you guys don't know, I was publishing a daily podcast back in 2020, 2021. I did it for a year. I have close to 150 podcast episodes. I was using Anchor.fm, but when I was playing around with this tool, it's really, really powerful, and it's similar to Anchor.fm, which is free. It's connected with Spotify, but I like Listnr because there's some pretty cool features. So this is my podcast here, The Calm Marketer. You could check it out if you want to. For whatever reason, I uploaded it the other day, but for whatever reason, I cannot see my episodes here. But what I like is so I tested this out. So if you want to record a new episode, you can give it a title. All right. And then click continue, add your participant name, your email. And if you click on join session, you can actually record. It's kind of like a live streaming tool like Melon or Stream Studio. So you can actually invite people, okay, add their name, okay, and their email address, and then you can actually record podcast episodes, okay? So you can record the video, you could record your screen if you want to share your screen, and there's even chat as well. So you can, record video and audio and your screen for your episode. So I thought that was really, really cool. And that's something that Brain FM doesn't have. So yeah, and then you can also, click here and you can, download the audio, download the video, and then publish it. Okay, so really, really cool. You can look at your analytics. You can even create a really cool podcast page. And if you click on to preview it, this is how it looks like. So this is the image of your podcast. You can play the episodes, you could subscribe, and you can even add your social media, okay? So you can allow people to share, and you can even create these player that you can embed on maybe your podcast website if you host it externally or wherever. So you can change the player colors, add custom branding. You can allow people to download or to share your podcast. Okay, so you can even edit your show settings. Okay, right here. And then distribution. So this is where you could distribute it to Spotify, Apple, Google, so on and so forth. So really, really powerful tool. I think the reason why I like this so much is because when you record a new episode, you could, upload it, you could record it, or you could use the editor. This one is similar to Anchor.fm if you haven't tried that before. So you could record it, you could go into your library, add music, and you can even upload audio as well. So again, yeah, this is another way you could record your podcasts. Okay, and then that other way is record the episode right here, and then you could record your screen and your video. So that's really cool. So let's see. So let me go to the Listnr deal page and show you that. So it starts at $79. All right. So you can do up to tier 5. Now with tier 5, you get just basically more storage at 2 terabytes, and also 40 hours total of transcriptions per month, 40 hours total of video recordings per month. That's a lot. that's a lot. I'm not sure if anyone is going to need that much, but even with tier 1, you get 15,000 downloads per month, 100 gigabytes of storage, 2 hours of transcriptions, 2 hours of total video recordings. So that's okay. I would do tier 2 because you get 6 hours of transcriptions, 50,000 downloads per month, 5 hours total of video recordings. So I would do tier 2 or higher, and you get the alpha plan updates. So let's see what else. Yeah, so with the alpha plan, I want to see what level that is with their standard, what's on their website. So that's their beginner level. Okay, so that's okay. But again, it's pretty similar, right? Storage is 100 gigs, 15,000. Let's see, 2 hours of video recording, same. What about transcriptions? 2 hours. So yeah, it's basically mapped the same. You don't get any additional from what I'm looking. CNAME, unlimited podcast shows. Does this have a CNAME? It doesn't appear, at least on their page. Yeah, custom Listnr.fm domain. All right, but yeah, custom Listnr.fm domain. Unlimited recordings. Yeah, so I would do tier 2 or higher if I were to get this, but really cool podcast tool. If you're starting your podcast, definitely get this. So going to my second favorite Appsumo deal is, I've mentioned this in previous videos, and that's Bramework. Okay, so I keep mentioning this because I think it's still such an excellent AI content writer. Okay, so it's just so cool. It's just so cool because the outputs are top notch. All right, now I'm not just saying that, I'm not fanboying around this. I'm not just, saying it for the sake of it, but I'm saying it because of the actual outputs. Okay, so this is our long form editor. Okay, so you could create long form blog articles. The AI will generate different titles, different outlines. It can even guide you to optimize it for SEO. So it gives you an SEO score. It gives you tips on how you can optimize the page. It even gives you some keywords that you need to add to your body copy to make sure it ranks as high as possible. But the beauty is these buttons right here. So really, really cool. So let's see. So you can highlight your text and you can tell it to write a paragraph for you. Okay. And it actually is really, really good. Okay. So find a good fit for your product. There are a lot of factors to consider. First, it's important to find products high potential for success. Second, and finally, so it transitions really nicely. It reads really well. And you can even, say for example, turn this into a listicle, okay? Okay, so research your target audience. I'm not sure if this is correct. Let's try it again. Oops, turn this into a listicle. Okay, so much better. What are the demographics? What are their interests? What are their needs? What are their wants? Great question to ask to research your target audience. And steps similar to listicles, but let's see. How to get more traffic from Google and other search engines. You could turn this into steps. Start by creating high quality, relevant content that is interesting to your target audience. Submit your content to popular social media. Use keywords, right? So really cool. You could rephrase things. So for example, if you maybe copied and pasted a paragraph from one of your websites or from someone else's websites, you could rephrase the paragraph and make it unique. And then you could summarize paragraphs as well. So really cool. And you can even tell the AI to write for you by clicking the green button in the bottom. You can tell it to write. So similar to Jasper and those other content writers. Okay, so the outputs are just really, really good. Okay, And then you can just focus on maybe just creating blog titles, blog outlines. You could do keyword research, right? But the power comes in their long form assistant. And I just showed that to you. So my top favorite Appsumo deal is WriterZen. So I've made a few videos of this in the past. I did get this last summer. It's nearing 1 year now, and this tool just keeps getting better, and better. All right. So in the beginning, it is a lot. It is a lot to digest. It does take a couple hours for you to get used to because it's such a very powerful SEO. Now it does have AI content writing functionality, but it's mainly an SEO research, keyword research, content writing tool. Okay, so you can discover different topics, do keyword research, content editor, which is similar to Bramework in terms of their score. It does give you a score as well, even with Surfer. So this is kind of like a direct competitor with Surfer and even SEMrush in a degree. And it even has plagiarism checker, and you can even import keywords as well and analyze them in the Keyword Explorer. So topic discovery. So let me just show you a use case here. So say, for example, you want to figure out what additional pages to create around a specific topic. So it will give you these different cards, and each card is a topic. So, for example, nutrition plan for diabetes. You can see here different headlines to potentially use, questions, prepositions, comparisons, related Google searches to really help you figure out what to name your article, what questions to answer in your article, what kind of additional sections to add to your article. Okay, so if I go back and show you the Keyword Explorer, so this one is so cool. Okay, so when you search, there's a lot of information. Okay, so the left-hand side shows you data around the keyword like search volume. SERP overview shows you the top 10 ranking pages in Google with their backlink data. And you can also see the Ahrefs rank as well. You can see the organic traffic and how many organic keywords the pages rank for. And you can see the trend chart, search volume every single month over the past 12 months. Now this is the beauty comes in. So keyword data, you can look at phrase match, keywords that have the same terms, also searched for. Really great way to see additional topics to write for. Insights, so you can see the keywords divided into like different questions, prepositions, comparisons, good for affiliate sites, alphabets, numerical, right? And clusters. Really great way to figure out the exact pages to write to build out topic content clusters. Okay, so maybe you want to write about the diabetic diet plan. Okay, so you can maybe have a page about that. And you can see all the related keywords around that content cluster. So maybe you can write a page targeting all these keywords and maybe write additional pages interlinking together to really make a really good diabetic plan section on your website. Okay, now go back to keyword data. I also like the golden score and the all-in title. So this golden score is basically, it shows you, so 1 is the highest score, and this basically tells you commercial potential, yet low in competition. So these are the best keywords that you can write content around that will allow you to not only rank as easy as possible, but also are targeted to keywords that might drive value for your business. So I like this, and also the ranking probability. Okay, so it shows you kind of like what keywords have a high, easiest ranking probability. All right, so golden score, you want to do like 1 point something, as I think it said, but yeah, so I also like the all in title as well. It basically shows you for these keywords how many pages that are ranking that have that keyword in the title tag. Okay, so this is a really great way to find low competition, high volume keywords to rank for. So a lot of cool stuff, and you can even do, content creator. Let me just show you that really quick. I know this video is a little on the longer side, but you can do outline. So you can do a competitive analysis, look at the top 10 pages that are ranking for your keyword, and it'll tell you the word count, how many headings, paragraphs, images, and suggested insights or questions you should be answering. And if you click on one, you can go through the outline of those top 10 ranking competitors and decide to add these as kind of like as part of your outline, okay? So if you want this as your outline, you can just add it. You can drag and drop your headings. You can even rewrite things as well, and I'll show that to you in a bit. So you can build out your outline and keywords to include. So you can go through, select the keywords, and it kind of tells you how many times your competitors have used it, and it tells you, how many times you should be using it on your page. And then the content writing, so it gives you that score on the top right, the keywords, the competitors, so you can take a look at your competitors again to see their outlines, and you can go in here, and the AI, which is a newer feature, transition. So in addition, you can tell the AI to write for you. Okay. In addition, a balanced diet is crucial for preventing chronic diseases such as heart disease and cancer. And the outputs are actually not too bad. The outputs are not too bad. Okay, so it's actually also very fast too. It's also very fast. And you can even, now this kind of reminds me of phrase as well. Okay, so you can do a paragraph introduction, explaining things, do an outline, rewrite, text rewriter, so you can rewrite this paragraph, and it'll generate, I think it'll generate 3 options. Yep, it'll generate 3 options for you. So really great way to tweak things a little bit, and the outputs are not too bad as well. Okay, so very powerful tool. If you are an affiliate marketer, great tool to use for your affiliate websites, right? And they are on Appsumo for $69. Now you can select up to 4 codes. Now 4 codes, so the more codes you get, basically the more limits are available to you. Okay, so with the max codes, you get 200 keyword lookups, content briefs, topic lookups per day, content briefs 200 per month. And you could, pause this screen and take a look at it for yourself. But with the single code, you get all of these limits here. Lifetime access to WriterZen. One thing to note is that with tier 3 and above, you get the advanced plan updates. But with tier 1, you do get the basic plan. So going to their pricing page, let's take a look at what they are selling their tiers or their subscriptions at. So let's see. Basic, standard, and advanced. So basic starts at $39 per month. And for their basic, it's $69, right? So 50 keywords, keyword credits 25,000, keyword credits 25,000, so same. Okay, so content briefs 50 per month. Content briefs, let's see, yep, 50 per month. So it basically matches. AI writing words, 5,000 AI writing words. So if it were me, I would do tier 3. Tier 3 or higher because it does connect you to their advanced, all right, on their website. And that's really important that you get a deal that's connected to what's shown on their website. Okay, so I would get tier 3 for this or tier 4. But yeah, so really powerful tool. Get it while you can. And again, this is my top 5, but if you want my top 10, just click the link in the description to get access to this free checklist that you could use and refer to, learn about, and make your decision. So with that said, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. All right, so let me know which one is your favorite out of my top 5. Leave them in the comments. And if you want to check out my other reviews, feel free to click any of these 2 videos. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.